Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. We are taking the LR full power Frieza into ESBR to see what he can do here. I mean already, he's probably going to be better suited to this more so than Goku. But both these units are very neck and neck, I would have to say. This is a terrible start, like terrible start. Of course, we're going to pop a Weeks. I haven't done ESBR in a while. I'm not going to lie. I've kind of slacked a tiny bit. Like, just a little. Of course, originally, the plan before this, I was meant to do, take the easy ace, Yamu and Spopovich. Who was the other unit? The Gohan that immediately transformed into the Great Saiyaman to all of these. And I kind of just forgot because I just didn't really care about them. And then, of course, 350 mil came along the way and just completely out the window. No dodge, no. Nice. But yeah, we're taking him in here. And the Goku and Frieza are so neck and neck. Like, Frieza is phenomenal in Legendary Goku event. 100%, obviously. Because of the amount of damage he's constantly doing. Yes, he can also build himself up in terms of attack and defense. The defense, could be a lot more useful, but as I said, when it comes to him, he's very much a double-edged sword. But he still performs very good in there regardless. But yeah, he definitely is a double-edged sword. It's a good and bad problem to have, just because he's doing so much damage racing through, which you kind of need to accommodate for. It means you can't really build him up as much, which definitely would obviously be useful against full power straightforward Goku. He is susceptible to quite a bit of damage against him because of having that type disadvantage, but he's still very good there. Whereas Goku is very good in there in general, and also he's very good there because he builds up his attack and defense on Ultra, or attack on Ultra and then defense on normal Super, which a lot of the time, I think it's easier to get Frieza's Ultra Super attack off a lot more compared to Goku. So a lot of the time you're building up his defense. I mean, in the video where we took him in there, we got his defense to 650k, we had Type Advantage against full power straightforward Goku. He was taking no damage, like no damage. He even got supered and you might as well just sneezed on him. Like, that's the minimal amount of damage he was taking. Whereas in an event like this, while Legendary Goku event is very, again, there's rotations, I need to get the rotation sorted first and then we're good. Did I rotate Cooler off? Did. So actually we're gonna have to do this for now, and then we'll do this. I have to pop an Icarus immediately. Hopefully Boo can get some dodges off. He does stun, but I'm not gonna give him all them orbs. Just in case he's somewhat, maybe on the off chance decides to get an additional, we will. But I do, as I said, the interruption. In terms of Goku event, they're very neck and neck. Goku's good anyway, stacks, they both stack, but Frieza, you're mainly there because he just runs through that event with ridiculous amounts of damage. And we haven't seen a lot of units do that in that type of event. Can you dodge? Like, please. You have the ability to dodge. You haven't dodged once. Like, do you want to do it? But in terms of ESBR and SBR, which, by the way, I don't really usually do units in SBR because for the most part, they're kind of the same. Well, essentially they are the same, but ESBR is just more difficult. But by the way, if you do want to see me take units into like where we do showcases and take them on all these different events, if you do want me to take them into SBR as well, I could do that, especially because the SBR doesn't have all the categories right now, so that's why we're actually taking them on Extreme AGL right now. Yeah, if you do want me to do SBR as well, to essentially kind of cover it and also do category teams, as I said, especially because the SBR is quite limited for category teams right now, but do let me know down in the comments. But for the most part, the reason why I don't do it is because it's essentially the same thing, except ESBR is more difficult and it's more current, so I do the current one obviously. But do let me know if you want me to go in SBR as well. I'll do that if you want to see it. But yeah, I think Frieza will probably be the better unit for ESBR, because yes, part of their passives are very specific, like the ending parts of where they get their crits. So right now, Frieza for pretty much this entire event, specifically Super AGL, but in general you'll get the sentiment. Frieza and Goku won't get their crits off unless you just so happen to come up against a Frieza enemy for Goku, and of course a Goku enemy for Frieza, which just so happens, which I didn't even know, I don't remember the enemies a lot for ESBR. The final enemy in this one is a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so luckily enough, we actually managed to get the crit off, but for the most part, you won't be getting the final bit of their passive off, only if, of course, a Frieza or Goku enemy popped up. So, you know, that part of their passive doesn't come off, but Frieza will be better in ESBR just for the fact that, of course, he gets that attack and defense plus 100%, but he only has it for 6 turns. But of course, in a longer drawn out event like Goku event, he loses that and gets just the attack plus 50%, whereas Goku gets, what, attack plus, I think, 59%. So you'll be able to, and obviously with the battles, you know, it's not one continuous phase, you constantly go on to the next, you know, the next battle. You'll constantly have that extra attack and defense plus 100%, which is great. On top of the attack and defense plus 100%, he's already getting. And of course, in this case, because we're facing superclass enemies, which again, depending on what ESBR you're doing, depends on if you face them, Frieza throughout this entire thing will also get a bonus attack plus 50% on top of all that as well. So of course, I think Frieza's better over long term, because of course he loses that attack and defense plus 100% over 6 turns, or after 6 turns, shall I say. But Frieza is definitely better in shorter events because of that attack and defense plus 100% that he has over 6 turns, whereas obviously in Goku event he loses that pretty quickly because of how long that event is. So yeah, I think he's definitely better here over Goku, but I definitely feel like Goku will still be good here, but I think Frieza edges it here, and they're both very close when it comes to Legendary GT Goku event. I mean, I think that just shows how good they both are. But yeah, I think Frieza will definitely be better here because of that part of his passive where he gets the attack and defense plus 100%, and you're going to have it a lot of the time anyway. Because of not spending too many turns, depending on how your run's going, you spend in each battle and then getting it back in the next one after you're finished. This Boo really doesn't want to, like, I pretty much bought you here because you have attack and defense plus 150%, and you have a chance to dodge. What is this chance to dodge? Like, you're only supporting technically what? 17 and 13. He has a medium chance, that's what, 30% I think, but even still, he hasn't dodged once. I will do this. Do I need to pop an item here? He lowers defense. Attack and defense 130%. He's also actually boosting 17, which 17 needs to be attacked anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to attack. I was going to say Great Saiyaman, but we know it's Gohan. It's Gohan. We're going to attack Gohan with both of these to lower his attack for 13. And not only that, 17 should be good here for the most part. Yeah, 20k, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But Frieza will definitely shine more here than Goku, but I feel like they're both so good. Hence why, as I say, with Goku event, they're very neck and neck. Goku edges it in the department, the fact that he actually has more chance of building his like attack and defense up because Frieza races for it so quickly. But then Frieza does so much damage and races for it so quickly that you kind of don't need to build it up. But it would be nice to have it, especially at the end when he has type disadvantage. But Frieza will definitely edge it here because of that attack and defense plus 100% that you will constantly have going into each battle. Whereas Goku obviously doesn't. He does get attack plus 59%, but you know, Frieza constantly has that attack and defense plus 100%. We got the Great Ape Baby transformation. Not the Great Baby. Oh, eventually when he gets a Dokkan Fest, it's just going to be so lit. Transforming Baby. I can't wait, man. I really wish that was true back then, but it will all happen eventually, but I can't wait. I hope he's like a GT Bosses lead or something, like GT Bosses and like artificial life forms, or maybe even a new category in like GT Bosses or something. But I know that would be dope, because Baby's such a good villain. Not to mention, this card is still good. Like, this guy needs a Dokkan Fest Baby to run with it, and it will just be such a sick rotation. Of course, if the transforming Dokkan Fest Baby's done right, which Dokkan hasn't really dropped a disappointing unit in quite a while, so he should be good. We haven't actually still don't have the rotation I want, but it's okay. It's okay. I feel like we're going to be good here to end it without needing to pop an item. I could be wrong, especially if we get supered, but I feel like we should be good. Especially with MVP 17. I know this isn't the actual MVP 17, but this suit, the Easy A Super 17, such a good unit after his Easy A. Because of how much he builds himself up after getting attacked. He doesn't take too much damage anyway. Can Frieza end it here? He has a chance to get an additional because he's in the second slot. In fact, no, he's done anyway. I need to get more rotation with Cooler. I don't need to, but that's why I took the Cooler. I could have took the Easy A Golden Frieza, but I don't have that one Easy Aid, so it's just kind of no point. So we got the Cooler with us instead. We'll pop. It's actually weird having 4 items. I'm not gonna lie. We'll pop Icarus. We'll pop an Icarus. Is it all Trunks at the end? No, it's 1 Vegeta, all Trunks. We'll attack Trunks, because just in case, I know it's only a medium chance, but the guy don't want to dodge. He also can stun, so I'm actually going to attack Vegeta as well. Hopefully he gets a stun off. But yeah, we should be good here for 17 to build himself up. Take no damage, or next to no damage. Yeah, oh, he's such a good unit. Like that. 17 is literally such a crucial unit. Power absorption. I know it's a completely like irrelevant and off-topic thing to talk about. But he's such a good unit after his Easy A. Him and the LR Boo tanks were absolute MVPs to doing power absorption. Of course, he's also the Boo tanks is a. He actually got the stun off. Nice. I didn't even notice. Of course, Boo tanks is crucial because he's the lead. But like in general, they're just so good. Like especially 17. Such a good unit for Goku's event, like so good. Using him here just reminds me how good he is. I mean, getting the stun off was kind of useless now, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, doing this just reminds me how good he is. Like he's such a good unit after his Easy A. And if like you recently picked up Dokkan, you're most likely probably not gonna have Super 17, which means you're missing out, man. Because as I said, that guy with power absorption, absolute clutch MVP unit, so good. So good. Such a good unit after his Easy A. Which is why I actually look forward to future Easy A's, like on LR Trunks. You know, who else we got? The LR Goku and LR Goku Black and Zamasu. They could do a similar thing to Android 17 they did with him, in terms of how he builds himself up, etc. Like damage reduction and all those type of things. Who else? Who else is another good Easy A? Like Turles, a good Easy A, because he's been one of the best supports for years. If like he just has a passive that boosts himself as well, he could be a very good one. What else we got in there? Oh, the Strength Boo really need one because he is just terrible now. The Strength Ultimate Gohan, if they just give him like the Tech one guard that is active at all times, he is going to be a dope unit, especially for ESBR and Goku event. Imagine having both of them on rotation, linking somewhat ish together. Because the Ultimate Gohan's linking, like the Tech one isn't that great in terms of links, but somewhat decent, like linking quite well-ish together, and having 2 absolute brick walls on one rotation with their guard always active. If they did that on his Easy A, them 2 would be ridiculous for like Goku event. You'd literally just take no damage on a rotation at all. And then bang, but yeah, that Easy A would be insane. That'd actually be ridiculous. Oh, who else? I don't know why I'm tangent. Who else would actually be a really good Easy A that I'd look forward to? Oh, the VB and Goku Black, the Tech one and the Strength one. Like the Fizz one was insane, especially with his damage reduction and the counters. Can you imagine with the Tech one with the amount of super attacks he'd... Oh, I can't wait, man. Can't wait. We finally actually got the rotation I was looking for. Got 4 links off. He actually only gives us a bonus 2. It might be sensible to pop an item again. Or maybe we'll be fine. We got 145k defense. I don't know, I don't really want to risk it if I'm honest. We're going to risk it. We're going to risk it. We're going to risk it for that chocolate biscuit. Bang. I mean, a lot of these are lower in like attack and defense, or defense and attack anyway on super. Yeah, okay, he took 54 damage. Never mind. He's good. He's good. I actually forget that I'm pretty sure he can. I'm pretty sure he's stunned in like the first battle we were in, which I completely forget because just majority of the events in Dokkan you cannot stun or seal in apart from like ESBR and SBR. And then like, mine are the few other ones which are quite easy, but I'm pretty sure this guy can stun. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was him who stunned. I'm gonna have to check that because I've actually forgotten. Like I'm so used to events, you not being able to do that. I don't actually know if he can stun or not. I'll have a look. If he does actually stun and I'm correct, actually it makes him like it's just an extra asset into ESBR. They're on to the final stage, which of course is a Goku. It's a Goku anyway, which means Frieza will be critting here. Oh, I forgot there's loads of them. But there is a Goku, which means he will crit against SSJ3 Goku. But let me check. Can he stun? Oh, why did I think this guy could stun? It must have been Buhon that did it, and not Buhon. It must have been the Buiklo, but I just didn't notice. I'll put you there. We will. We'll attack. I would attack the Goku just to lower him, but I kind of just want to save him completely for Frieza, because then Frieza's just going to just dush, mollywop him. Do you know what I mean? Whatever that was. So we'll just go for Trunks. No, we'll lower Vegeta a little bit because he's attacking Baby. Baby getting an Ultra Super attack off as well, which is nice. I'm Android 13. Where's my trucker cat? And you're about to take like next to no damage, which is great. So, I love his video's not even about him, but I love his EZA so much. And, do you know, while we're on the topic of Super 17, I just want to clarify. No one's ever mentioned this, but I just want to clarify something because I've always mentioned how Vegeta is my favorite character in the whole of Dragon Ball Z. Goku Black is also one of my favorite, like my favorite character from Super. But I don't know. I thought it would actually pop up, like someone would mention something. But I do want to say, by the way, we're gonna get a Dokkan attack off, which is huge because Frieza's gonna hurt you. The only annoying thing is we can't get his old super attack off. I don't like how many times he's getting attacked, but we do have a Whis active. How many times is Goku attacking down there? Is it once? It's once. We'll go for Trunks. Start getting rid of him. But yeah, well, one thing I'm surprised has never come. Someone mentioned it because they said that the DP was sick. Like my YouTube DP. Obviously, my YouTube DP is Super 17. I just realised we're actually not getting a Dokkan attack. Damn, I thought we were that close we were going to get it. Never mind, that's why I gave him the extra orbs to super attack. Never mind. But look at that. And the additional as well, which means he's going to crit him again. So if there's ever a Goku enemy in one of these, you can hurt him. He's literally already dead. He's dead. He's gone. Literally, Frieza attacked him twice. Gone. Yeah, I'm surprised it's never come up. Like, so I've mentioned Vegeta's my favorite character in the whole of Dragon Ball Z franchise, and then obviously Goku Black's one of my favorite characters from Super. But I'm surprised no one's mentioned it because obviously I have Super 17 as my YouTube like display picture, which he's actually not my favorite character at all. Like I like him in Dokkan after his EZA, and that's it. But that's not why he's my my display picture. If you've never noticed, which I mean is quite obvious, so I'd be quite surprised if you've never noticed. If you've never noticed, the reason why my display picture is Super 17 and my name, for example, is also Super Chris_17, which by the way is definitely not the best of names you can have on YouTube, but I kind of wanted to keep some type of resemblance to my main channel name, because if you didn't know, even though it's always in the link in the description, by the way, which right now we are playing a bunch of different games on that channel. I say a bunch. We're currently doing a Resident Evil marathon. I know I've mentioned it before, but if you're new, I do have a main channel which is called Chris_17, which I know is one of the most piss poor, unique names you can come up with, but my favorite number is 17. My name is Chris, and so that's what I came up with. But we actually finished all of them there. That's mad. Yeah, the channel is called Super Chris_17 because my main channel is called Chris_17. And because for the most part I upload Dokkan, I thought it would be not really a play on words, but it would be kind of funny because, or some type of correlation not only to my actual main channel and obviously my name, also Super 17 from Dragon Ball GT and Super Chris _ 17, and that's why I made my picture Super 17. Very uninteresting story, but I thought no one's ever mentioned it like that, so I thought I'd kind of explain it now that I was talking about Super 17's EZAs. It just kind of popped up in my head. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, as I said, while probably Super 17 stole the show because he's that good of an EZA, as I said, Frieza will probably edge ESBR over Goku because he always has the attack and defense plus 100% because you're constantly going in and out of battles and getting that part of his passive back. You know, you're not always going to get the crits off for either of them, but when an enemy does pop up, as you saw them when Goku came up, he's still, he just clapped him in 2 moves because he has to build an additional when he gets attacked, guaranteed. But yeah, Frieza will probably edge it, and especially on damage as well, because he will most of the time have that attack and defense plus 100% on top of the attack and defense plus 100% he's already getting. And on the odd occasion, while you can't completely stack it within the battle, you can raise their attack and defense a little bit, depending on if you get an old super or super attack off. But Frieza will probably shine a bit more here. Goku will probably still do well here, but Frieza is definitely more ESBR, or just essentially shorter event based than Goku. But yeah, if you've used them in ESBR and SBR, let me know down in the comments, and also let me know, do you want to see me take units into SBR as well when showing them off? As I said, I've never really seen the point, because the SBR is basically SBR but harder. But if you want to see that, do let me know and I'll do that for you. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace!